That building is that building. Those two windows up there are two of these four windows. This window on the end is that window up there. This shed roof is that shed roof. That white shed is not there because this is 1910. You see the mill pond right here going up to about where we're standing. Road here with the lumber carts will be right over behind this little shed. What we're trying to do is save this old mill. It's an important historical and natural area. It's kind of a unique spot. There's been a mill here for hundreds of years, and it's the falls at the mouth of the Pemaquid River. And it has not only gorgeous views and important habitat and the beginning of the Alewife Run and the Elva Run, but it's also have this mill that was used for hundreds of years, was closed or turned into a lumber storage building for Poole Brothers Lumber. And a lot of the mechanisms are still in here. This shaft is the main drive shaft that you use to haul the logs in and to run the saws with. Underneath the building there's all sorts of pulleys and belts and gears. It's all here. So this is the main drive shaft. It's driven by the turbine that is turned by the water. And the power is using leather belts on these big round wheels. The power is transferred to the various shafts that service the various parts of the building. See the little hairs in there. Big plaster of the horsehair. This was cut with an up and down saw as well. Stone dam over here. That's the dam that made the mill pond that they used to drive the mill with.
Some had said there was a mill here, but I think it really is a dam here creating the mill pond over there. But it's a beautiful scene. I love this project because it does blend so much of Bristol history, but with even going back to prehistoric history. And this area has been used by Native Americans for literally thousands upon thousands of years. And indeed, it has gone back in terms of our own personal history, goes back to the 1600s. When individuals were using this as a mill for all different kinds of purposes. It was a sawmill, a carding mill, it was a grist mill, so that the mill itself goes back to about the mid-1600s. And then another mill, a sawmill in the 1750s, and this mill probably built around, as Phil was suggesting, the maybe early 1800s, around 1820. So it has all this history, but I especially love it because it incorporates all of the aspects of the town. We're hoping that we might be able to put in a little park here and a walkway all the way from the lower mill here to this mill itself right here. It would just be a beautiful walkway along what is truly the Pemaquid Falls.
I just love old materials, old structures, and even old machinery. I mean, this stuff gets a patina on it that plastic will never have. The other aspect is I'm just in awe of the people who build things like this with their hand tools and primitive machinery. So I'm very pleased to be a part of it, trying to restore it.
It's going to take money to do it. Hammond Lumber's been very cooperative, giving us a pretty good deal on the property, but we still have to raise over $350,000. So we are appealing to anyone and everyone to help us bring this to reality and buy this property to turn into a park and a museum.